Okay, I tried this video once and it was a little rough, so I'm gonna try it again. I am just learning this process, so that's why it was so rough from the first one. However, what we're gonna do today is find top dead center on an engine with the cylinder heads on. So what I'm doing is I'm verifying that I found top dead center on the balancer and that top dead center was correct on the balancer. So what you're gonna need for this is a little tool just like this. It's a piston stop and it screws into your spark plug hole. Now, this doesn't really matter how far in or out you screw this thing in. What matters is consistency. So once you get it to a set point, don't move it when you start doing this process, or else you'll get false readings and false numbers. And it doesn't matter because we're going to end up measuring between 2 points. So for this purposes, for this cylinder head, I have it screwed all the way in because that's where it seemed to stop on the last time. So we'll get this screwed in and then get to the front of the engine. All right, the piston stop screwed in, and now we're at the front of the engine, and I've got some tape on here to make the marks because I don't want to mark up my balancer just yet. So what we're going to do is we're first going to turn the engine clockwise until it stops. You can feel it stop. And then we're going to make a mark at a fixed point, make a mark off of a fixed point on the balancer. You'll want to make the mark on the balancer. I'm going to use the 0 position of the timing mark right here as my fixed point. We're going to spin the motor counterclockwise. All right, it stopped. Now we'll make the mark at the 0 point. Now I am going to move the crank, or I'm going to move the balancer to an easier position to measure this, like that. And then what you'll want to do is take your tape measure and measure in between how big the 2 marks are. Measures about 4 inches. And then you'll take the halfway point of that. So half of 4 is 2. Let's get our paint marker. Mark 2 inches on here. Yeah, halfway in between, that is where your top dead center is.